I have to say that Steve Jobs' thoughts really resonated with me. Just a few things that I kind of want to share that I think stuck out. But I've had to come to the inevitable conclusion that the problem is not one that technology can help to solve. What's wrong with education cannot be fixed with technology. No amount of technology will make a dent. I thought that was interesting. Most of the stuff they study in school is completely useless, and again, obviously, don't fully believe that. But there are times when you wonder what you're teaching and some of the standards that we're asked to teach, when there are other things that we could maybe be a little bit more real world applicable. Um, let's see here. Historical precedent shows that we can turn out amazing human beings without technology. Uh, Precedent also shows that we can turn out very uninteresting human beings with technology. So again, I think this is a true statement. Uh, he also said, I've helped with more computers in more schools. I've helped put more computers in more schools than anybody else in the world, and I'm absolutely convinced that it by no means is the most important thing. The most important thing is a person, and he obviously highlights person there. And I just think that yes, technology is huge, it's critical, but there's a big element on the other side of that. Really, it's just in being the person, being the actual facilitator. Um, and in reference to teachers, meaning that the teacher needs to be the guide, not the assistant, whereas technology, the analogy there is that the technology is kind of the assistant, not necessarily the guide in the learning. Um, uh, let's see. The market competition model seems to indicate that where there's a need, there's a lot of providers willing to tailor their products to fit that need, and a lot of competition, which forces them to get better and better. So again, I just think I don't know what the answer is there, but I think that's an interesting thought to kind of think about that would create a little bit of natural competition that could enhance the overall product. And then kind of last thoughts in the article. It is so much more hopeful to think that technology can solve the problems that are more human and more organizational and more political in nature, and it ain't so. We need to attack these things at the root, which is people and how much freedom we give people, the competition that will attract the best people. So these thoughts were striking because there have been times throughout my career where I've shared some of these feelings. Ultimately, technology acts as a vehicle, simply a resource that may help us arrive at something. But in the end, it's not the actual destination. I've personally used technology to enhance my learning and development. I've used technology at times and when it's actually preoccupied me from learning or developing. Technology comes with great resources, however, many lack the discipline and foresight to use it effectively at times. In addition, I feel that the public education system lacks proper incentive and focus. I'm often conflicted about what I'm asked to teach and what I believe I should teach. Make no mistake, I love technology. It's critical. It's huge. This class has been very provoking, and as far as different other resources that are provided that can enhance what we're doing in the classroom, I use it every day. I use I use technology every day. It's a great resource. That said, I believe that there are many of our issues in education are not related to technology, but more on the philosophical front and located more there.